Eric from Phone Scoop here with the Sony Ericsson W580. This is a tiny little music phone that packs a big punch and a big sound. On the front, there's the speaker, a QVGA display, soft keys and navigation keys, which are translucent, and as I turn the light away, you can see have a green glow to them right now. You can set the color of this glow as well as assign different colors and different light patterns to contacts so that you can tell who's calling just by looking at the dancing lights, kind of the way you could on a Sidekick too. There's a button to quickly launch or hide the Walkman application, as well as a shortcut key that opens up a menu that gives you quick access to things like turning on Bluetooth and alarms, internet bookmarks, missed events, and running applications. There's a large D-pad in the center. The center, or across the middle of the D-pad, you have track controls, back, play, pause, forward, and pressing up on the D-pad quickly launches the camera. The camera is behind the slide here. It's a 2 megapixel fixed focus model. You can see there's this plastic ring that surrounds the D-pad. When we first started using the W580, this ring made it a little bit hard to press down, but we learned to press towards the middle, or I guess to keep our thumb towards the middle of the D-pad, and that way the ring never got in the way. On the left-hand side is the volume key, and on the right-hand side there's a port for charging as well as the headset adapter. Like all Sony Ericsson phones, this does not have a 3.5mm jack despite the Walkman designation. So you have to plug in an adapter, which also has a microphone and send N key, and then plug your headphones into that. At the top, there's a power key, which also acts as a shortcut, and the slot for the memory stick micro. This is a new smaller format memory stick that looks a lot like a micro SD card. Below the slide is a small keyboard. It's a little bit cramped, and the keys, they feel really good when you press in on them. However, they also feel like they're attached to the other keys in the row. So if you press in on the 4 key, for example, you can feel the 5 key move a little bit with it. If we give this phone the old phone scoop test, you can see that the small keys slow us down a little bit, but they don't prevent us from typing our message out accurately. This tiny number in the lower left-hand corner is the number of steps that you've taken today. The W580 has a built-in accelerometer that it uses as a pedometer by default. You can also use it to track runs the same way you might use Nike Plus if you have an iPod Nano, from within the fitness applications on the main menu. The accelerometer is also used in the new Walkman application. This application looks a lot like the navigation on a PSP or PS3. If we go to the music library, you can see that it has a very similar display, and if I zoom out, you can see that we can move through it just by using the D-pad without clicking select. So we're just using up, down, left, and right to navigate through our tracks. If we select an album and start it playing, let's see, we can show you how the accelerometer is used in this application. It's rather odd. It's called shake control. So what you need to do is hold down on the Walkman key while you shake the phone left to right, and if you do it correctly, then it'll switch tracks. It's kind of hard to do with the phone closed, so we advise you opening up the phone. we're grabbing the Walkman key and shaking. And you can see we've jumped to the next track. Although this isn't really the next track in the album, and this is one of the things we've discovered about shake control. Next track and previous track are very fluid things here. If you really want to go to the next track on an album, you need to use the left and right keys on the D-pad. The Walkman player sounds amazing, and as you can hear, or as I will show you, the speakers on this are absolutely deafeningly loud. You could seriously use this thing as a boombox. It's pretty impressive considering how tiny this thing is. You may have noticed during this review that the menus on this phone are really snappy, more so than on Sony Ericsson's past, or even models from other manufacturers. You can just jump right in and start doing whatever you're looking to do immediately. We've been really impressed with the power of the Walkman player. The new navigation is much nicer, and the fact that you can use playback music while using any other function on the phone is a big bonus. If you're looking for something small and something powerful, you should definitely take a look at the W580 for AT&T.